Hey everybody, Nick Nack here, and of course 2013 has already started. So I'm here to count down my top 10 most anticipated games of 2013. I know a few games have already been released, but hey, better this list be made than never. Now, as I always state in my countdowns, this is my opinion, so if you have a problem, make your own list. Anyway, let's begin. Starting up the countdown at number 10 is Watch Dogs. Like most people, when I saw the game at Ubisoft's E3 press conference, I was in awe. The concept of being a master hacker and hacking into what the city has to offer is something I don't think we've seen in the game before. And an idea like that gets me wondering what you can do in the final product. Just imagine, making thousands of cars crash into each other, performing blackouts in entire cities, and for those who caught that little tidbit of the press conference demo, seeing how many people are HIV positive would seem like an interesting thing to do. However, despite sounding pleasing, I'm putting this game at the 10th spot due to one major factor. What we saw was a tech demo, and I think as of this day, we've seen nothing after that. Still, it looks pretty amazing. At number 9 is South Park: The Stick of Truth. Surprisingly making it on the 9th spot again, The Stick of Truth is an upcoming RPG based off the South Park TV show. Now I'm huge into South Park still, and I love RPGs, so a concept like that seemed like a match made in heaven. Luckily, after how many months of waiting, we finally got a trailer, and damn does it look awesome. It has a whole bunch of jokes and references from various episodes, which make me very excited. Combine the lore of South Park with the ability to create your character, and you got Byron me. Now I know I shouldn't be super excited due to Obsidian, which is the reason why it's at number 9, but hey, at least it might not be as bad as the South Park games from the 32 and 64-bit era, right? Number 8 goes to Beyond Two Souls. I'm only gonna talk a little about this game due to wanting to be spoiler free, but this game overall seems interesting due to its presentation, action scenes, and having Ellen Page. Those three things me likey, and I can't wait to see what more Quantic Dream will bring. Number 7 goes to Dragon's Crown. Surprisingly, just like South Park, this game retains the same spot as it was last year. But getting on to talking about it, I'm looking forward to this game because it looks like the PS3's answer to the Guardian Hero type games for other consoles, such as Call of Princess for a 3DS and the Guardian Heroes HD remake for Xbox Live Arcade. As for game's aspects, the graphics are beautiful as always, and the gameplay looks fun, which I can't wait for because the multiplayer does make my mouth water in a way. You combine all of that with some big help from Atlas, and you got a title worth checking out in my opinion. Sorry I can't say more, it's because I already said plenty on my 2012 video. Coming in at number 6 is Tomb Raider. Again, surprisingly, this game has the same spot as it was in last year's list. But besides that, Tomb Raider is a game I'm definitely excited for because I love the Uncharted games, and it looks like that this title is taking everything good about Uncharted and implementing it into this title. Besides that, I also like the concept of it being an origin story, and the setting shown does look pretty damn hot. Overall, I'm looking forward to this game, and it's looking as if the series will finally get back on its feet after how many crappy games. Sorry I can't really say any more. Again, is because this was on my list last time. At number 5 is Injustice: Gods Among Us. Anybody who knows me knows that I love my fighting games, so I definitely needed to put this title on my list. In my opinion, Mortal Kombat 2011 has got to be the best fighting game this generation. And when I found out NetherRealm Studios, its creators, were making a fighting game based off the DC universe, I was meh at first, but then extremely hyped later on. Now I'm not a big DC fan, but I gotta say that what I've seen and heard is just freaking amazing. The combat brings an awesome mix of regular superhero action with the 2D fighting of Mortal Kombat. The roster so far looks pretty damn awesome, and if that statement claiming that we'll have more content than MK9 is true, I'll be safe to say that this could be this generation's premier fighter. I can't wait to see what comes next. For my number 4, I gotta give it to The Last of Us. Now when I first saw this game, it just looked okay. That was until the E3 trailer, and after it, I gotta say I'm really excited. At first, it just seemed like an Uncharted reskin, but once it progressed, it became more than that. The unique forms of gameplay shown at E3 felt pretty new to me, and I'm wondering how more enhanced it will be with the final product. To complement the gameplay, the setting looked very beautiful, and it looks as if the characters will be well done. Can't really say any more about this game other than it looks to be very promising. The number 3 spot, I'm giving it to Bioshock Infinite. Originally topping off my list from last year, Bioshock got knocked down to this spot due to me being very fucking sick of waiting. I mean, like, how many delays has this game got already? Now sure, some of you are gonna say that's a good thing because it shows how much time they're putting into it. But damn it, does it feel like forever. Anyway, now that I got that mini rant out of the way, let me just say that there's really no point in explaining why this game is so hype because others have already explained it. I mean, you have a beautiful setting, creative gameplay, there's action going all throughout, and the pre-order bonuses for this game seem very fucking amazing. End of discussion, no more to be explained. Coming in at number 2 is Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Now I know by the time that once I've released this video that the game will have been already released, but I'm still putting it on the list nonetheless because this was a game I was super excited for. Obtaining the same spot as it was before, Ni no Kuni is a title made by both Level 5 and Studio Ghibli, the same Ghibli that brought us those famous anime films such as Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away. Those two names, as well as the game being an RPG, are the reasons why I was excited for the game, and that's pretty much all I have to say. So sorry this part's not that long. On to the final game of my countdown. And finally, coming in at number 1 is a game I might get a lot of flack for, and that is Grand Theft Auto 5. Now I know the GTA series has become kinda crappy once they've hit the next gen consoles, but I actually have interest in this game after 1. Finding out it takes place in Los Santos, and B. Playing Red Dead Redemption and enjoying it a fuck ton. But getting into why I'm looking forward to this game more than the rest, it looks like it's worth the money due to the info and trailers given. The world as usual looks beautiful, and it definitely seems like an amazing homage to Los Angeles. The story seems intriguing because they're having you play as 3 separate people rather than experience one man's story. And if Rockstar keeps their promise on the game's map being larger than their last two sandboxes combined, it can be assumed that this title will have a fuck ton of content. In conclusion, it's safe for me to say that GTA 5 is looking to be kick-ass. Hope they will put references to San Andreas in the title. So those were my 10 most anticipated games for a year. Let me know what games you're looking forward to this year. I always love reading my comments. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching, take it easy, and until next video,